Tracing the origins of COVID-19 has been a challenge for scientists, an opportunity for politicians. American virologist Kristen Anderson is one scientist facing criticism after what the U.S. media called internet sleuths unraveled his emails with U.S. expert Dr. Anthony Fauci, discussing the possible origin of COVID when the virus first emerged. At that time, Anderson entertained the lab origin theory. Among thousands of Fauci's pandemic emails released publicly early this month, one email from Anderson on January 31, 2020 reads, "Some of the coronavirus features potentially look engineered," noting the genome inconsistency with expectations from evolutionary theory. At the same time, Anderson added they have to look at these much more closely, and there are still further analysis to be done, so those opinions could still change. The lack of information at an early stage and the public fear of spreading infections as well as criticism over COVID responses allowed the then Trump administration to push the Wuhan lab theory. But after more research, Anderson and other scientists now believe in the natural origin theory. In mid-March 2020, Anderson and his colleagues published a paper in Nature Medicine concluding they do not believe any type of laboratory-based scenario is plausible in favoring the introduction of a potential intermediate host. The WHO-led report released this March also considers the natural origin theory as most likely, while the lab leak theory extremely unlikely. But with the release of the Fauci emails this month, supporters of the lab leak theory hit back at Anderson on social media. He was forced to deactivate his Twitter account even after speaking out to emphasize what the email shows is a clear example of the scientific process. Meanwhile, more than half of Anderson's old tweets disappeared, leading him to think they have been automatically deleted. Continuing to face criticism, Anderson blocked those accounts, throwing pesky questions his way, before finally leaving the platform for good. I'm offering my sympathy for scientists like Anderson. As time has passed and with more research, the evidence points to COVID-19 having a natural origin, but believers of the lab leak theory continue to harass scientists. And the discussion has become what some call a toxic quagmire of false equivalence.